What's going on, guys? Freedom Masters Training here, coming back at you. Hope you guys have been having a good weekend. It's Sunday here in the States, man, and I'm excited. I want to piggyback off of what I talked about on Friday. Um, Sorry I couldn't make one yesterday. Still kind of getting off of this cold or this crazy congestion that I've been having. But anyway, guys, I want to just come on here and chat with you guys about how excited I am about, based on what I talked about Friday. See, here's the thing, guys. You gotta love where you're at today. You can't live in the past because or you're gonna have all kinds of regrets. See, the fact that you exist today is a place where you can seriously take action. I talked about how my grandparents, I mean, mind you, I'm an immigrant here in the States, and I was just walking down memory lane today, and I just had to just literally pick each of those memories, like me joining the military, right? Things that immigrants are really not known to do, right? Especially where my background, my cultural background, golly, man, there is no way. I've maybe seen in the 10 years I've been in the military, I've maybe seen four or five, maybe five soldiers that came from my cultural background. I mean, that these are just far and few between, guys. So what that told me, what that tells me even, is the fact that you know do what you love to do. See, I love being a soldier. Um, Back 10 some years ago, my concept of a soldier was like I was pumped. I couldn't wait to go out to the field. I couldn't wait to go out on ruck marches, right? I'm 40 today, but you got to realize um, I have done things. Going down memory lane, I'm thinking about things that I have done, like owning a business. See, um, I have a degree in business. I never thought I would own a business, but the concept of owning, the concept of doing things that is so far fetched has been my reality. And why? And I think about even what Les Brown talks about is like you don't want to go to your grave with regrets. Okay? Oftentimes they get called a daredevil. Oftentimes, you know, my past, I'm talking about my cultural upbringing. The people back there have always looked at me as that anomaly that existed within their cultural environment, calling me the rebel. And I look at myself as like there is no way I'm a rebel because I have only loved and only done what I've loved. I've only attempted what I've been passionate about, being a soldier. Now, I put myself in harm's way, mind you. More of a non-combatant. Um, that's why I talk a lot about mental health because I see why mental resilience is the um, be all end all. Okay, guys, whether you are in the cryptocurrency market or whether you are a doctor, whether you are out in the field in a war zone, right? Or you're just in a business environment right here, like this. Mental resilience is the key. Mental resilience is why I harp on that so much because no matter what road you take in life, you're going to have to learn to stand up, for one. Two, you're going to have to map out your course, right? Whether you say you're going into my oldest right now, I'm talking pretty much about like bringing out her passion. She loves to bake, and we're talking about that concept, um, teaching her that you need to brand yourself. You need to Um, and going back to what I'm saying, it's like if you are not gonna be able to identify that is your passion, you're gonna let go. Um, Years and years ago, my passion has always been to write a book, and one day I I will take that step. I've already taken that step, but a lot of times you may have had passions, but a lot of times people find it difficult, and maybe it's just not that season. It's not that time to actually execute and go after that passion, right? So, bottom line, guys, we are living in such opportune times, right? And we are living in such times where we have the internet highway, right? We have an information overload. It's going to take some serious skill to sift through what's important and what's not, what's you and what's not, and make um, yourself more clear. And I'm making myself clear every day. Um, the business that I'm in right now, it uh, just about fell in our lap, but it's okay. You go through a lot of changes since that decision was made, as far as owning a business, as far as being an entrepreneur. I mean, it's an evolution, guys. That's all I can say. That's the best way I can put it. It's an evolution. You can't say that you have arrived. You can't say you figured it all, because the market decides, right? The people you encounter decide um, they want to shake hands with you. And here's the other thing. I'm gonna go on out on a limb and even say this. It does not matter. Even if that happens or does not matter, if they interact with you or does not, they don't interact with you, it does not nullify who you are. So I'm came out here, guys, pretty much to say you got to live your passions. You can't have regrets. Okay, you're not going to get old 10 years, 15, 20 years from now and say, you know what, golly, I should have wrote a book then. Well, you know what, here's an opportunity to actually write a book. Or here's an opportunity to, like I was talking about my daughter, she wants to get into baking. But way before all of that, it's about identifying your passion. Is that your passion? Are you going to do it even if all else fails? Okay? Even if you don't get support, are you going to hunker down and find that passion? Okay, what's the reason? What fuels your passion? Right? Why are you in love with baking? Why does that fulfill? Okay? One of the biggest things I'll tell you about business is what do I find fulfilling about business? Right? What do I find fulfilling? The fact that I can make money. Okay, the fact that I can have interaction with human beings and to put a smile on their face, right? I find that fulfilling. Why do I love being a soldier? And from the standpoint, from a non-infantry standpoint, because I can help soldiers, I can build them up as leaders, right? It's all about Army values, building them from the ground up, building them, whether they've had a poor past, whether they have a pretty sound past. People are on still under construction. They're still on a journey, right? It's not a destination, guys. I love you guys. I hope you found some value in this. Take it, make it, and run with it. Best is yet to come. Peace. I love you guys. Adios.